If you're looking to start a vegetable garden from scratch, there are several important steps to consider before you get started. From clearing the land to testing soil drainage, there are several key factors that can influence the success of your garden. In this consultation, we'll cover everything you need to know about starting a vegetable garden, including how to clear the land, measure and outline your garden beds for maximum efficiency, get rid of grass in your first garden bed, test soil drainage, and more. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced gardener, these tips and tricks will help you get your vegetable garden up and running in no time. Dig your first earth bed. Gardening is a great way to get outdoors, get some exercise, and enjoy the beauty of nature. But if you're new to gardening, it can be intimidating. With just a few tools and some basic knowledge, you can create a thriving vegetable garden in your own backyard. In this article, we'll discuss how to dig your first earth bed vegetable garden and what tools you'll need for the job. We'll also provide tips on prepping the soil and planting your vegetables, so that you can start growing healthy produce right away. How to start a vegetable garden from scratch, a beginner's guide. Growing your own vegetables can be an incredibly rewarding experience. It's a great way to get outside and enjoy the fresh air, while also providing healthy, delicious food for you and your family. Starting a vegetable garden from scratch can seem daunting at first, but with the right guidance and some hard work, you'll be well on your way to creating a beautiful, thriving garden. From choosing the right location to selecting the best seeds and plants for your climate, this beginner's guide will help ensure you have everything you need to create a successful vegetable garden from scratch. Clearing land for your first vegetable garden. Tips and tricks. If you're looking to start a vegetable garden, the first step is to clear the land. Clearing land for your first vegetable garden can be a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. With the right tips and tricks, you can make sure that your garden is ready for planting in no time. How to measure and outline your garden beds for maximum efficiency. Creating a beautiful and efficient garden can be a daunting task, but with the right measurements, you can make sure that you are getting the most out of your garden beds. Knowing how to measure and outline your garden beds for maximum efficiency is an important skill for any gardener. With careful planning and measuring, you will be able to create a stunning outdoor space that will bring joy to you and your family for years to come. Getting rid of grass in your first garden bed. Steps to follow. Gardening can be a fun and rewarding experience. Testing soil drainage. When it comes to preparing your garden beds, testing soil drainage is an essential step. Knowing the drainage rate of your soil is key to understanding how water will move through it and how much water will be available for plants. It also helps you determine the best type of soil for your garden beds, so you can ensure that your plants have the right amount of water and nutrients. Testing soil drainage can help you create a healthy and productive garden that will last for years. When to start preparing your garden beds for spring planting. Spring is a great time to start preparing your garden beds for planting. With the right preparation, you can ensure that your plants have the best chance of thriving and producing a healthy harvest. Knowing when to start preparing your garden beds for spring planting is critical for successful gardening. Considering mature plant sizes when starting your garden. Starting a garden can be an exciting and rewarding experience, but it is important to consider the mature size of plants when you are planning your garden. Knowing the mature size of plants can help you avoid overcrowding and ensure that all your plants have enough space to grow and thrive. It also helps you plan for the future, so that you don't have to worry about moving or replacing plants as they grow. By considering mature plant sizes when starting your garden, you can create a beautiful and healthy outdoor space that will last for years to come. How to create a trench bed for your first vegetable garden. Are you ready to start your first vegetable garden? It requires minimal effort and time, while providing you with well-drained, nutrient-rich soil that will help your vegetables thrive. In this article, we'll show you how to create a trench bed for your first vegetable garden, so that you can get growing in no time. Consultations. Before starting a vegetable garden, it's important to consider the location and the amount of sunlight it receives. Choose a spot that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day and has well-draining soil. Clearing the land for your first vegetable garden can be a daunting task, but there are several tips and tricks that can make it easier. Start by removing any large rocks, weeds, or debris from the area. Then, consider using a tiller or digging fork to loosen the soil. Consultations. Create beds and paths. Create garden beds by mounding soil into rows, leaving paths between the rows. Beds should be about 3 to 4 feet wide, and paths should be at least 18 inches wide. Water and care for your garden. Water your garden regularly and weed it often to ensure your vegetables have the best growing conditions. Monitor your garden for pests and diseases, and take action as needed. Enjoy your harvest. As your vegetables grow and mature, enjoy the fruits of your labor by harvesting them at the peak of ripeness. Share your bounty with friends and family or preserve it for future use.